The UN has faced criticism for not allowing any real change in drug policy reform. Why has the UN not been successful in being a catalyst for change?
The failures of the UNGAS in April 2016 was overwhelmingly due to the governance structures of the United Nations. This emphasis on having to achieve a consensus of global policy being created on the basis of unity has meant that really we have a recipe for a static response to very, very dynamic changes. So it's the governance structures of the UN and the emphasis on consensus which is the biggest impediment to meaningful change.
What, in your opinion, are some of the progressive achievements of the UNGAS 2016?
The most significant achievement of the UNGAS in 2016 was the acknowledgement of the dire and critical situation that people, largely in the global south, have in terms of access to essential medicines, access to drugs like morphine and opioids, which are absolutely essential for treatment and palliative care. This was the first time really that the UNODC had significantly recognised, after years of emphasis by agencies such as the World Health Organization, that we need to improve access to these medications, and this was finally recognised at the UNGAS, and that was its biggest achievement.
Why is the push for changing international drug policy coming from Latin American countries?
Latin American countries have been the primary theatre of the drug wars. They've seen horrific civilian casualties, they've seen the destruction of their agricultural systems, they've seen corruption and crisis in their institutions. A country like Mexico, which in the last 10 years has had 160,000 civilians killed in its drug wars, which is more than the total number of civilians killed in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. This is what's put Latin America at the forefront of the campaign for changes to international drug policy, because it's these countries who arguably have suffered the greatest harms as a result of a failed strategy.